Today, I want to talk about something that actually the people who invited me here to speak to your group started with. Shaun, we like you. There's all kinds of things we've seen and read about you, and we want to hire you, but we have to get approval from above. So the question was, why me? Well, I turned around and said, why not me? Unlike a lot of other people who've ended up with criminal backgrounds, and in my case, I'm a convicted felon. Why me? And here's why. I had a successful career before I ever committed a crime. I had years and years of being an employee, being a CEO, and then one day I made a mistake. But I was vetted way after I sold my company and long before I committed a crime, held a gaming license for a publicly traded gaming company in 6 states. They literally looked at every check I wrote. The Pennsylvania State Highway Patrol, or I think they were called the state police, went through our neighborhood and went door to door to our neighbors and asked if my wife and I fight, if any strange things happened in our neighborhood out of our house. So I've been vetted. And then, of course, I made a mistake. I made that mistake, and I covered this in a video because, like anything, if you get in a plane in LA going to DC and you're off by 1 degree, you end up in New York City. It's because of time, distance, and speed. Well, that happened to me. I operated all those years in the light gray, never crossing into the black. And I have a track record to prove that. So that's one thing. I can talk about success. On the other side of that, I can talk about failure. I was on a podcast, a very popular podcast called Nightmare Success, In and Out. And, I had to say, I love your title of where it says, seldom in life are your greatest dreams or your worst fears recognized. Well, as I say in the dedication of my book, The Great Choice, I have experienced my greatest dreams being realized and my worst fears. So, the why me? There was a study done in 1971 by a Stanford professor that really came down to the fact that anyone, given the right or wrong set of facts and circumstances, can commit any kind of crime, from murder to rape to robbery to, in my case, of fudging documents to where I was able to buy myself time. How foolish. It cost me my friends, my family, most importantly, my freedom, and my fortune. That's the why me. But here's the real why me. I bought dozens of banks, dozens of businesses, financed tens of thousands, approved billions of dollars in loans, reviewed 10,000 business plans. I bought thousands of apartments, hundreds of commercial buildings, and thousands of single-family houses. There's very few businesses I haven't been involved in. I've been on the board of IT companies, manufacturing companies. I've been on the board of banks where you see everything. I've been on the board of casino companies, as I mentioned earlier. That's the why me. So why not me? Thank you for having me here to talk to you today.